What's up guys, I'm Sugami and this is episode 1 of Street Fighter Cross Tekken, the online loser. Whether I make any more episodes is entirely up to you guys, so let me know if you want more. Okay, warning, this is going to be a massive rant about this game and what Capcom have done with it. I'm just going to start off with the thing that pisses me off the most. It's obviously the DLC, in quotes. So is it DLC when it's not even downloaded? I think it's quite obvious that quite early on in development, Capcom decided to withhold 12 characters as DLC, just so that they can leech us with more money. I don't see how they could think that's an acceptable business practice. I mean, well, at least that's how they think that they could pull that one over our eyes and get away with it, so to speak. They have to be seriously naive to not have seen the massive public outcry about it. The only thing I do believe from that they've said is that the DLC is on the disc to make distribution easier. So the question still remains, why is it DLC in the first place? You've created it in the initial development phase. Why isn't it available right from the start? Well, it's quite obvious. They're trying to leech as much money out of us, which is just a complete dick move. And there's nothing anyone can say that will make me think otherwise. And that was really the final nail in the coffin. And obviously I've said before, I didn't buy this game first hand. Bought it second hand, so not a penny of my money went to Capcom. Although it saddens me that I will need to buy a stupid DLC. It's 1200 Microsoft points, about £9 or so. It's £9 more than what Capcom deserve. Anyway, sticking with characters, the other thing that really pisses me off. Well said, Sea Green. I just think it's funny, the Asuka's counter. I just think it's like a massive fuck you whenever you land it, so that's where that came from. Anyway, sticking with the characters, get PS3 and Vita getting 5 exclusive characters. That's complete bullshit. I mean, 1, getting 5 extra characters to another console is beyond ridiculous. And 2, they've said that these characters haven't taken away character spots, but that's also bullshit. Because it's time and money that they spent developing these useless characters that no one gives a shit about, when they could have been making characters that deserve to be in the fucking game. So fuck you guys. And sticking with characters, where the fuck is Mika? You don't give Mika's outfit to Kuma and think that all the Mika fans are going to be happy with that. It's a fucking insult. Yeah, I thought Ono was a Mika fan, but it kind of proves the opposite. It pisses me off so much. Anyway, moving on. More ranting to do. So, this was the first time I played online, and the reports about lack of sound was not exaggerated. So it's ridiculous that Capcom can think that a finished game can be of this standard. Seriously? Did they not test the online and know that it was not lacking sound? I'm sure they did. And they still thought, oh well, that's good enough, right? We don't give a shit. It's not even occasional, it's a lot, like at least half the time you're not hearing sound effects. That's ridiculous. And they seem to think that they ran out of time to fix this, but they still had enough time to create 12 extra characters? What the fuck's with that? Oh. And then you get all these glitches and infinites. Well, they're only small bugs, but they're pretty easy finds by some people. That's a mistake on my part. I meant to do a crouching medium punch into cross arts. Oh well. Anyway. I actually think I've run out of things to rent at Rent. So with Lily's cross arts, that starting kick, is she kicking them in the nuts? Or the JJ? Seems like it. The poisons one she certainly does. Anyway, anywho. Hey, this guy picks the most boring team ever. And he actually sends me hate mail. So I'm putting this guy on blast. You'll get to see his hate mail at the end of this match. Oh, I didn't mention the colour thing. Right, so right from the start we basically had no colour joints other than the original alternate black and white. When they made a big song and dance about, oh look, you can customize your characters. And then a month later we get these free packs, which is cool. But you know that packs after these are going to be charged. Just typical. It's like, here's a great little addition that we're going to give you, but as usual we're going to make you pay for it. So, Asuka and Lily, or Lily and Asuka. I think too much emphasis on the ass. At least it's not Asuka, that would be completely wrong. But yeah. So I just love this pairing. They're basically what got me into the game. And I didn't give a shit about it pretty much. I'd say 2-3 months before release. But this pair, they made me sort of care about the game. And they're a fun pair, both sort of playstyle and their characters. I guess Lily is very close to Karin. I think her personality is pretty much completely ripped off of Karin. Heiress of a big corporate conglomerate or whatever, pushing her rivalry onto someone else. Anyway. So she doesn't have the arrogance of Karin, perhaps. She doesn't have Karin's laugh either. Asuka's good fun. She's got some pretty easy combos because of her Tekken links, or Tekken chains, whatever you're calling it. And I do love the Kansai accent, which is why she's in Japanese rather than English. More than later. I'd say that's pretty convincing. I think he got lucky in the second round, but whatever. Wait for it. Here it comes. The Rage Mail. sad tramp, really. Well, I guess it's better than the usual homophobic response, but it's still pretty unimaginative and doesn't make a lot of sense. But you know what? To that, this is what I say. Fuck you.